In today's video, I'm going to take you through what I did to survive against this defender player and show you the technique that works best for me. What's the ground loot assault rifle I prefer this season over the ground loot 117? How to spot the difference between an FHJ and an SMRS and why you should know that? How I survived this abomination and much more. Get your popcorn ready and let's begin. It all started in this place, New Vision City. I find myself landing here often because... Oh, never mind. Let's start again. It all started in this place, New Vision City. I find myself landing here often because it's the richest place on the whole isolated map, and by that I mean cash and mods. Wipe everyone out, take your goodies and a chopper, buy yourself a fancy gunsmith and upgrade your class, and continue the madness. And that's exactly what I did. One important thing I should mention this new season is that for some reason I find myself often choosing to pick up the basic skin Ram 7 off the ground over my mythical 117. I don't know exactly why, but it feels good and not heavily manipulated yet by the Activision devs. Trying to make a gunsmith for it, but as soon as I put some attachments on it, the gun is worthless. But as ground loot, highly recommend it. And for all you sniper lovers out there, including me to a certain extent, when you're in a situation like this, full of players around you, holding on to your beloved sniper is not going to save your life in close-range fights. An SMG or even a shotgun would do a much better job. And in case you didn't notice, there's a new feature where your enemy drops a defender and you see the flash 2 business days later. Well done, Activision.
Flashbang grenade. Proceed with caution.
There's someone on the zipline above me. That little slide before shooting, eh? Does miracles for me all the time. If you struggle to do that, the answer is in your sensitivity. As if I wasn't already rich enough, here comes a good Samaritan with some more cash and mods. Thank you, my friend. That was a yoink. And I didn't even see who did it. Smells like it was him.
Airdrop incoming.
sale will start in 1 minute.
Flashbang grenade. Proceed with caution.
On your screen, you have no idea what I did to survive this, but I'll tell you. I stopped shooting as soon as I got flashed. I mean, flashed by the defender, not something else. Then I turned and ran a few steps to my left, followed by an immediate backslide to my previous position. All this while relocating this paparazzi dude. This is the best way I've found so far to survive against a defender class. Obviously won't save you every single time, but it has a pretty high success rate.
Airdrop incoming.
We're both waiting for each other.
Get out of the smoke.
He did exactly what I expected. He's a good one. At this point, I could just take the chopper and leave, since the zone gave me quite some damage already. But the thing is, so did my enemy. And since he's not taking the chopper here, there's only one more place where he could put his hands on a chopper.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Airdrop incoming.
Try and play mind games with me, my friend. It's a waste of time. Looks like there's some activity on launch base. Sounds like a sniper.
Airdrop has been delivered. Airdrop has been delivered.
And with the gunsmith landing on my lap, this place is about to become a war zone.
Airdrop has been delivered. Airdrop has been delivered.
I already hate mosquitoes in real life. Having to deal with them in a video game as well is something I didn't ask for.
Airdrop incoming.
What I'm waiting for is for that potato up there to jump and take his gunsmith, so I can blow him into pieces mid-air.
Airdrop has been delivered.
But Narco, why do you keep rubbing your bum on the ground? You like it? Someone said, you never know until you try it. No, my friend, I do this to avoid getting sniped in the brains. Alright then, I'll come to you myself, high altitude lover. Changed my mind. These people just came back from the revival flight.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Someone is launching rockets at us. Pay attention and tell me which one you think it is, an FHJ or an SMRS. Go ahead, soldier. Type your answer in the comment section. FHJ or SMRS. You've got 10 seconds. If your answer was SMRS, I'm sorry to inform you, but your answer was wrong this time. That was an FHJ, and here's why. First, the SMRS's damage is way higher than the FHJ. If that was an SMRS, then this guy should also be dead. Second, the fire rate of the FHJ is double that of an SMRS, therefore it also deals less damage. Keep that in mind next time if someone tries to take you down with rockets.
The safe zone is collapsing.
Airdrop incoming.
I'm going up the tower to get that professional. He's had quite some nice holidays up there. Looks like the sniper's got company, and I totally expected that. The FHJ rockets also came from up here. Now this is what I call a camping coward. Someone who died so many times that he got on basically the highest building on the map and armed himself with 4 trapmasters, 2 of which will kill you instantly and the other 2 will take your soul straight to hell. Now I don't know if I should cry because he's clearly had some past trauma, or laugh because I know I'll go back and rip his soul apart. There's some activity over there.
Buy station is unavailable.
Someone had his eyes on me.
Airdrop incoming.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Shotgun, being the first gunsmith you want to pick coming off a revival flight, is almost never a smart choice.
Down to the last 5 teams. The safe zone is collapsing.
I don't like the situation I'm in. There's 2 players trying to surround me, one on each side of the rock. I need some space. I'm not going to win this fight against a medic player with cover. I have to retreat even more.
Watch out. K9 unit incoming.
The safe zone is collapsing.
Hold on a damn minute. There's someone behind me. That dude has had the opportunity to take me down several times already. I guess the lack of confidence got the best of him.
Two teams left, getting close to victory.
Honestly, this was one of the most annoying lobbies I've played in a while, but we got there. Slowly but steadily, always thinking ahead before committing to something. Drop a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want more tips and tricks, and the coaching links in the description if you want me to sort your gameplay out directly. See you in the next one, soldier. What's that?
Compass. Belonged to my granddad.
You carry that around with you?
Most days, yeah.
Doesn't even work properly.
It works. Just sticks a bit. He was a fisherman. Went out one morning when I was about 9, and the fog came down thick. The sort where you can't see the front of your own boat. 4 of them out there, and 3 of them lost the plot completely.
And him?
Sat down, lit a cigarette, got that thing out and had a look at it. One of the other lads is screaming at him about how long they've got. And my granddad just says, "Doesn't matter how long we've got if we're pointing the wrong way."
Did they make it back?
Took them 9 hours, but they came back, all 4 of them.
9 hours.
9 hours in the right direction. He was proud of that his whole life. Used to say the compass was invented before the clock, because direction was more important than how long it took you to get there.